Turning arrows into flowers. On the night the Buddha was to attain enlightenment, he sat under a tree. While he was sitting there, the forces of Mara shot arrows at him to distract him from becoming enlightened. But with awareness, he turned their weapons into flowers. Traditional teachings on the forces of Mara describe the nature of obstacles and how human beings habitually become confused and lose confidence in their basic wisdom mind. The teachings on the four Maras provide descriptions of some very familiar ways in which we try to avoid what is happening. Like the Buddha, it is possible for us to turn these arrows into flowers. Rather than trying to get rid of an obstacle or buying into a sense of being attacked, we can use it to see what we do when we're squeezed. Do we close down or open up? Do we feel resentment or do we soften? Do we become wiser or more stupid? 1. Devaputra Mara involves seeking pleasure. Any obstacle we encounter has the power to pop the bubble of reality that we have come to regard as secure and certain. When we're threatened that way, we can't stand to feel the edginess, the anxiety, the heat of anger rising, the bitter taste of resentment. Therefore, we reach for whatever we think will blot it out. We try to grasp something pleasant. The way we turn this arrow into flower is to open our hearts and look at how we try to escape. We can use pleasure seeking as an opportunity to observe what we do in the face of pain. 2. Skanda Mara has to do with how we try to recreate ourselves when things fall apart. We return to the solid ground of our self-concept as quickly as possible. Trungpa Rinpoche used to call this nostalgia for samsara. When things fall apart, instead of struggling to regain our concept of who we are, we can use it as an opportunity to be open and inquisitive about what has just happened and what will happen next. This is how to turn this arrow into a flower. Kleshamara is characterized by strong emotions. Instead of letting feelings be, we weave them into a storyline, which gives rise to even bigger emotions. We all use emotions to regain our ground when things fall apart. We can turn this arrow into a flower by using heavy emotion as a way to develop true compassion for ourselves and everyone else. Yama Mara is rooted in the fear of death. We are killing the moment by controlling our experience. We want to hold on to what we have. We want everything, every experience to confirm to us and congratulate us and make us feel completely together. We say the Yama Mara is fear of death, but it's actually fear of life. We can turn this arrow into a flower by using the desire to control as a reminder to experience each moment completely new and fresh. We can always return to basic wisdom mind.